Mr. Goodman.
Really?
You didn't recognize him either, Your Honor.
All right, settle down, everybody, settle.
Better Call Saul, a quirky, dark character study that manages to stand on its own, proving once again that spin-offs can be just as satisfying as the original. Thanks to a fun fan-made video, BCS now has its own animated intro sequence in the style of Johnny Bravo. Which is better, Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul? Impossible to compare. Want to know the one sad similarity between their highest-rated episodes? Watch till the end. Breaking Bad was impressive in its ability to get viewers to turn on its protagonist, but Better Call Saul was miraculous in getting them to love the man behind Saul Goodman.
I was going to try to move you all with my brother's eloquent words, pull on your heartstrings.
Better Call Saul is not only considered one of the best shows of the last few years, but also one of the best shows of all time. The acting and storytelling are so good that it becomes addictive to watch. There's a reason why this show is always nominated for so many awards, and that's because it's as amazing as its parent show. BCS is the prequel to Breaking Bad and first aired on AMC in 2015. The show follows Jimmy McGill as he becomes sleazy lawyer Saul Goodman, who eventually serves as Walter White and Jesse Pinkman's attorney. While Breaking Bad was a more serious show, Better Call Saul allowed Odenkirk's comedic abilities to come through, making the show seem generally lighter and funnier. Although it had a lighter tone, Breaking Bad spin-off Better Call Saul featured the same strong writing and deep character exploration as its predecessor. Better Call Saul also succeeded in further contextualizing certain characters and events from Breaking Bad, which made them stronger. Better Call Saul also includes many callbacks to Breaking Bad, from visual references to hidden cameos. In one scene from the last season, for example, Walter White and Jesse Pinkman both return for short scenes. These nods to the original show are always appreciated, but they're not overused. Each callback makes a lasting impression. But Season 6 has now brought the show to an end. It's Saul over, folks. The final episode of Better Call Saul aired on August 15th, and fans flooded social media with their thoughts. We're not going to lie, they were a little controversial. Unsurprisingly, they largely focused on pitting the two same-universe shows against each other, but actually doing like we've said is an impossible task. But be sure to keep watching, as we share the sad similarity we did find between both shows' highly rated episodes. Social media platforms are full of fan debates, reviews, and art. One recent creation making headlines is a fan-made intro for BCS that's garnered thousands of views. In a manner reminiscent of Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul featured short episode introductions with some amusing twists. Who liked the Saul Goodman-themed matchstick box sitting in a urinal? Fans and Twitter user Jabatoons has imagined what the introductory sequence of Better Call Saul would look like if it were in the style of Cartoon Network's Johnny Bravo.
Here goes nothing. Just the right amount.
In a post released on November 20th, Jabatoons shared the video with the caption, "If Cartoon Network made Better Call Saul." Viewers are flocking to the comment section to compare the video to Cartoon Network's comedy television series Johnny Bravo. One user commented, "It looks like Johnny Bravo, but a much more weird version." Another said, "I'd watch a Better Call Saul show in the style of Johnny Bravo." Although Better Call Saul has come to an end, it seems clear that the show will live on in many forms, including in the form of fun fan-made animations. Will there be any other Breaking Bad spin-offs? First, let's talk about a Season 7 of BCS. There won't be one, and if you watched Saul Gone, you'll understand why. The last episode in Better Call Saul Season 6 made it abundantly clear that Saul Goodman's story, as well as his life of crime, is over. Not only does Saul Gone mark the end of Better Call Saul, but it could also see the end of the Breaking Bad universe as a whole. The creators of Breaking Bad, Vince Gilligan and Peter Gould, entertained questions at the Television Critics Association's summer tour panel about whether they would make another show or movie in this universe. "You can't keep putting all your money on Red 21 over and over again," Gilligan said. "I'm starting to sense you gotta know when to leave the party. I don't have any plans right now to do anything more with this universe." We don't hear a hard no. What the new spin-off series would entail is unknown, but Giancarlo Esposito, who plays Gus Fring in both of the series, has a few ideas about what story Gilligan and Gould could tell. He shares them with Variety. Esposito's character has always been shrouded in mystery, hence why both the actor and Breaking Bad fans are dying for a series exploring Gus Fring's identity. Esposito believes it would be a nice sentiment to show a more gentle side to his character should the creators ever explore the idea of a spin-off. Esposito stated, "I'd love to see Gus being gentle with his children, having a wife, all those things." Other ideas for spin-off shows were also suggested by stars like Patrick Fabian and Jonathan Banks. Banks would like to see his character Mike's mother, while Fabian pitched an episode where Kim and Hamlin head to the Caribbean to start their own pro bono lawyer workshop. Perhaps Vince Gilligan and Peter Gould will use an idea from one of these actors' pitches in their next show. Until then, we'll continue to rewatch both shows, especially our favorite episodes. Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul's highest-rated episodes share a common trait, and it's a sad one. The highest-rated episodes of Breaking Bad and BCS are in the series' final season and provide devastating consequences for the protagonists. Better Call Saul's mid-season finale, Plan and Execute, left viewers with a cliffhanger, forcing them to wait 6 weeks before they find out what happens next. With a score of 9.9 out of 10, the episode Plan and Execute is considered a strong installment that turns up the heat. Breaking Bad's Ozymandias has a 10 out of 10 on IMDb and laid the groundwork for the series finale. Better Call Saul's final season shows that Walter White and Jimmy McGill are not so different, and these two highly rated episodes provide a lot of insight into the outcomes of these characters. Both Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul top episodes feature sympathetic characters who meet their demise as a result of the protagonist's criminal schemes. In Breaking Bad's Ozymandias, Hank is shot by latecomer villain Jack, who Walt had called for backup. Similarly, in Better Call Saul's Plan and Execute, Howard unknowingly gets in Lalo's way as he arrives at Jimmy's apartment and is shot by him. The deaths of both characters are particularly shocking because they have been prominent supporting characters since the beginning of their shows. While their deaths are tragic, they also serve as a catalyst for the remaining episodes of each show. Why are Ozymandias and Plan and Execute so highly rated? The television episode Ozymandias is considered by many to be one of the best Breaking Bad episodes and one of the greatest episodes in TV history. The episode is memorable for the death of Hank and other scenes that truly depict Walt's inhumanity, such as when he kidnaps Holly. The audience waited throughout the 5 seasons to see Walt get caught, so while this moment was inevitable, it doesn't make it any less invigorating to watch. On the other hand, in Better Call Saul Season 6, Jimmy and Kim have been laying the groundwork to discredit Howard. It was only fitting that the mid-season finale would be the culmination of their efforts. While the circumstances of their deaths are similar, it is even more shocking that Howard was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. While Walt is responsible for Hank's death, Hank was still shot in the line of duty, a possibility that Hank accepted when he became a DEA agent. Howard's death was unfortunate. He didn't know what he was getting into when he walked into Jimmy and Kim's apartment. The fact that Howard's death was an accident makes it all the more tragic, as well as a perfect way to connect the lawyer world of earlier seasons with the drug world of later seasons. They actually share more than just a similar fate. Both deaths have consequences for protagonists who have gotten away with so much that they feel invincible. Both Hank and Howard's deaths are sad affairs, but they serve an essential purpose in the overall narrative. What did we expect from a crime drama, if not some tragic elements? While their deaths are sad, it makes for riveting television. Much of Better Call Saul's success can be attributed to the incredibly talented cast, many of whom reprise their roles from Breaking Bad, including Bob Odenkirk as Jimmy McGill/Saul Goodman. With the show at an end, keep your eyes peeled for the stars of Better Call Saul in an array of new projects. Bob Odenkirk alone already has a number of projects lined up. He plays Bob the Goon in 2022's The People's Joker, Jonathan Wigglesworth in the 2023 movie Worlds Apart, and the 2023 TV series Straight Man as William Henry Devereaux Jr. Let us know in the comments what program you used to get past the Breaking Bad and BCS withdrawal. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.